Hi, good day. Welcome to another edition of Nutrition with Batet. Of course, my name is Batet and I'm your captain for today. Your captain always. So the last time out, we had a conversation about genetically modified foods, and I sought to find out your thoughts about genetically modified foods. What do you think? Is it something you think you want to try? I got some messages anyway, and I also promised that I'm going to share my thoughts, and that's exactly why we are here today. So, like I said the last time out, genetically modified foods or genetically modified technology, uses what you call recombinant DNA technology to alter the genetic materials of food, crops, plants, animals to give us a desired trait. So, I'm here to give you some reasons why you should preach the gospel of genetically modified foods and tell people around you, to do it with the fears that come with it. Because majorly people have the fears of health effects, long-term health effects, and others. But we're here to tell us why we should give it a thought. All right, so it's the rainy season already here in Nigeria and most parts or some parts of Africa, and so you have a lot of farmers who are already in the farms trying to get food for tomorrow. And what happens is that you have a lot of people using pesticides, we have herbicides, just to ensure that our foods are safe from pests that might come to attack our food, the crops are safe from diseases, just to ensure that we have very good harvest, a bountiful harvest and whatnot. Now just imagine a technology that takes care of these things. Now you don't have to bother about herbicides, you don't have to bother about pesticides, you don't have to bother about diseases that these crops might encounter in the process of maturation. You don't have to think about these things. Why? Because these crops have certain traits such as pest resistance. It takes care of these things for you, so you don't have to bother about putting these chemicals on your land that sometimes might end up leaving residues that get access to the crops you consume and then might end up leaving you with some health challenges. So the health problems you're trying to run from, you might end up getting it from the residues that come from these chemicals that you use on your food crops. So with that, why say no to a technology that takes care of these things for you? Now, another reason why we should think about why we have to think about genetically modified foods is because most especially in this part of the world where we come from, Africa, we're thinking of droughts, and sometimes when droughts come, or most times when we have issues with drought, little or no rainfall, our food crops or the crops that are trying to mature might not get the desired growth that they need, and productivity or production is going to be very poor. Now, genetically modified food or this technology helps take care of that. So some of these crops are drought tolerant, so they tolerate drought, so it doesn't really have an effect on them. So even with the drought, you still get to have your crops come out in the best possible form. Again, I'm gonna ask, why do you have to say no, or why should you say no to this? Now, this is apart from the high yields that comes with it, and most importantly, we're having to deal with an increase in world population. So we need to ensure that the food that we produce is enough to cater for the needs of the growing population. This technology helps take care of that, and you have yield sometimes twice as much or 3 times as much as the normal yield that you naturally have. So you see, this technology is just there for us to help us, to give us the best possible outcome. And so if technology is coming up with ideas, is coming up with solutions to problems, I don't see reason why we should say no to it. Now imagine food crops that are, well, not so rich in nutrient content having extra nutrient content thanks to technology, thanks to genetically modified foods. Now that is going to help our body gain or absorb the needed nutrients we need to survive. I mean, so why do you want to say no to it? Why should we kick against it? Well, this is my view, this is my perspective. I hope to hear from you. I also hope that you've learned a thing or two and you probably agree with me, and you're also going to share with your friends, and you're going to share with your families and your enemies and everyone you have around you. The next time we meet, we're going to have another interesting conversation. And before I leave, I also want to say thank you to my partners, and to those that are yet to be partners, please do subscribe to this channel and share. We can't get the word out there if you don't share. So I hope to see more of you. I also hope to hear more from you in the comment section. I have to say bye now till I see you guys again. Bye.